it's a bit higher, so it's lifted off of my, yeah, so I really think this looks good on me as it is. But I tried first with bicons on the side, and let me see, like that. I had to pull them out again because, yeah, they were closer than the ones in my beading stash, so I had to pull out a few. But I love bicons in almost everything, but you know, this was so streamlined, if you will. So I would rather not have bicons here. Maybe I was thinking about leather, but that was just, then that wouldn't be, I might as well buy some with 2 holes and just put them on. So I was thinking maybe a small chain or something. But basically, I would be happy wearing this as is, but like, you know, it's you're not supposed to show your thread. But maybe I will, just for the hell of it, you know, since I like it so much. Because I can do whatever I want. In the beading world and in polymer clay, it's my rules. But there's a bit more rules in the beading world, I think. But yeah, you know, you gotta... There are rules in polymer clay too. But in the beading, I like the... You know, it's like... if I'm very stressed and I didn't have the beading, I did math. Because, you know, 2 + 2 is 4, whether I'm stressed or not. So that was very calming to me. So I think this is really beautiful. And I've been taking them, they have this finish on them. I think it's an AB. And I've been just flipping every other. So, yeah, I'm surprised of how much I liked it. So... I'm hoping to, if you have any suggestions about how to finish it off on the side, I would be happy to receive that in the comments below. And while you're there, maybe you want to subscribe. You never know where this channel is taking us, you know. And I was looking at Emma DeVos. She has this bracelet workshop group. You go, if you go on her channel, it's easy to find with Emma DeVos, simple V for victory, and then you can click and get there. And it's a Facebook group where we share stuff. And then there's one woman there who asked if anybody had done you know, a cha-cha bracelet on the memory wire. So just for the sake of showing what I'm talking about, I'm talking about getting this kind of dangly, I believe, and then making it on memory wire so that it can be just hooked on, so you don't need the clasp. Because everybody loves a cha-cha, but you know, and that can be done, I mean, probably in 1,000 ways, I don't know, maybe more. But I was thinking of trying a few of them. You know, you could do it with the thick gauge, wire, and then just hammer it, and that would be sufficient to hold this. If you do it like 3 times or something, but I don't think I'm not taking out the bench block and the hammer right now in the middle of Christmas, and I don't think, maybe not everybody has that. So we're going to try some of the other alternatives that I have on mind before we go there. So I was very excited of that idea, you know, because I'm all for things that have no metal, you know, so that you can make something for those who have, like this one, if someone have allergies, and also if you have problems putting the clasp on. So I have some memory wire here, and I was thinking that I could make, I've made before, I haven't got it here just to show you that if there was a loop on each side of this half a pin, you know, you can structure it like this with putting loops on around. That being, I was thinking then smaller, because we need it to hold some weight. So that's one idea, and I also thought maybe we could string chain on so that it would look like that too. But you know, first things first, right? And what do you think of my awesome bead and colors here? I mean, these are just gorgeous. They're so radical. I mean, the next is of course really orange, but you know, this is I just love this. I made a necklace of it with this stones and stuff in between. It was a choker, but I can't pull off a choker for the life of me. So I instead of finishing off the clasp, I took it I took it apart, and then I did it from there. So I think maybe I have to, if I were to do this to, you know, someone else, I would make it snugger. But here I have, I don't know if you can see that, but I don't know if I can see that, but I have a place where I want to, here I have, my plan is to have like 2 whole loops and room to end it with a, so I can stop the beads from falling off. That's the short version basically. So I have to see if I have the same in this guy. I found like a ton of different memory wires, but some of them are really resistant, real memory wire, and some of them are just very malleable. But I like them too, because then it's easier when you want to make a drop earring or something. So, you know, in the beading world, I think that there's a space and time for everything. So how did I do here? I'm going to just, I'm sorry, I'm just pulling this out of frame, but these are just springing all over the place. I'm going to try to see how, see that's memory wire for you. So if I'm gonna have the same length, I'm gonna have to take off here. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm going for 1 round around the wrist, but right now I'm gonna have something to go on. But first and foremost, we now have 2 that is the same length, and then I just, and everyone's got different opinion about this, but you know, if the memory wire is going this way, you know, an electrician would say that then, you know, don't try to pull it up, just go with the flow. So I'm just trusting that, and these are just, I'm doing this for the stopping them, not to make them perfect. I think, you know, go for perfection, that's nice, you know, but no, it's not. Nothing has stopped me from doing so much in my life like perfectionism, and that's why I love to do this for myself. Okay, so I think we have at least enough room for some mistakes and some trial and error. Okay, it was so nice when I just had it here now, because I am, note to self or to you, make a few of these in advance. So I think that will be, I don't know how, maybe I can put it around my tripod. I'm laughing because I have this stuff all over the place, you know. I'm glad I don't work with glitter every day, because I will be shining all year long. Well, anyway, so now I'm just making myself an ordinary loop. So that will be, that's pretty much the same as you have on a head pin. No, an eye pin. So you could just snip off that half if you don't like to bend the wires too much, and then just do the same and gouge it, and yeah, mark your tools if you need to. But you know, here it's, we have to have like something, but I think personally, I think it's more fun and more freer to work like by freehand and just thinking, yeah, okay, and then I'm learning a lot at the same time. When I see that this is getting to this place, I would rather take this off, clip off a little bit, and then do it one more time to make it, you know, close enough. And then after a while, when you work with it, it's been a while since I've been working a lot with this wire, but it's like bicycling. you get it fast. Now that I'm saying it, it looks like, you know, it doesn't look good, but I mean, I think this is good enough. But here on these, we know we need them to be, these are our spacers basically, and I don't know if that will be, I think that might be a little bit too much of a space, so I'm going to make a bigger loop. So I can see, and now I think I had it, I think they're twisted all around, but then I'll twist them back. I mean, once I started to know how a little bit more about the wire and what not to wire wrap and stuff, I found it so much more, I found it very nice to work with my hands. I'm not getting tired or stuff like that at all. I think that will be better. Okay, so I think it was about here I did the loop. Now I have nothing to measure it around, but you know, like I said, all I have to do is just do it again and clip it off. This is not something, I'm not having a boss over my shoulder telling me I'm not doing well, or you're going to be fired if you snip off too much or anything. So why not just get it to be, yeah, it's more I feel like I'm creating more if I'm just not, yeah, just say. Okay, so maybe we should try them on, and maybe I should wait until I have a few more. So I have at least, I'm not sure, I think they're so cute. I think I want a little bit of both, without the silver in. Just the black and these are so awesome together if you string it on a you know, like a bracelet and stuff. But now we're gonna make dangles, so then I would like to have something more. And here I just gouge it with my finger. Oh well, that one I could have used as a bar. I will do that after I've you know, cleaned my floor again. And again, this is you know, this is not very soft wire. If it was, and if you want it to be wire wrapped, which could be a good thing, and if, you know, maybe if I sell it, I will do that, and maybe not. I don't know, because I've been going around, I've been wearing my cha-cha bracelet a lot around, and I put my hands in everything, you know, and I get it all over, and maybe I should make a necklace to try it out that hangs a little bit to see. But I really don't think that if you make them with hard head pins like this, normal head pins, iron, these are iron and not copper. I'm not going to confuse anybody with that, not myself either. But I just saw lately. Those are the cheaper ones too, so. Okay, so if we have 2 bars, we can also put things in the middle. I don't know why I'm going to have that bar. And maybe it would be cool to have something on that bar. How about us just... these have such tiny hold, or that's one thing about these eye pins. You can look at the gouge, like most places it says like 0.6 or 0.7 millimeter instead of the gouge. And if it says the gouge, just Google it, you know. It says nothing. I was just thinking making the bar with these. So I'll have some more daisy spacer, which I have in like every, that I told you before, you know, if you have daisy spacers and those little balls and everything, and eye pins and some stringing wire, you know, that could be an easy kit to put together, a starter's kit. I think beaters should put together a starter kit, you know. Anyone wants to do that with me? Like, that would be fun. So what do you really need to get started, you know? And then I am making my loops, and since I know it's not that long now, I'm making small loops. And this is just trying to, we're not even getting there. I'm not making hundreds before I know which size I want. And then you can sit and watch TV and make hundreds if you want to. But I will try this one to slide that on. I could show you, but I'm not getting up and getting it because I haven't got it here, the one I made. But I think this will be a 2-part. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I have the feeling that, you know, I have a lot of dangles to make, and I won't do everyone on camera, I think. So it's good to talk about, you know. I really enjoy talking about bead stuff because not many people I know love that. So let's see. Okay, let's just drag them. I just took both of the memory wire, and here we have that lovely stop in the flow. But you know, it's just a challenge. I'm just gonna take that loop, and yeah, see, just don't let them bother you, and then they will work for you. So she said, with all the calm in the world, sometimes I have it and sometimes I don't. Let's see. So basically, without that knot at the end, oh sorry, I was out of frame, but you see, I can open those, but they seem to have hooked together well. So I don't know, maybe I just want to make a new one. I would love to have you know, and then you can hang them on this side and on this side. I think this could be a very cool full bracelet, and I will of course then end it when I get around. And you can also have a little, you know, a smaller chain, or this, whatever, but that goes over the wrist, so that it's a security chain, right? So there's no, still just to slide it on, but you still have the security chain. So I'm gonna make some more of these to have in the middle here. But maybe I think that, yeah, I can always open them and dangle them afterwards. And since this is the first time I'm doing it like this, I will make the bars first. So we'll make the structure first and then we'll put on dangles afterwards. Now that's the plan. So then it's dangle time. So how's your Christmas been? I mean, yeah, so I think I will snip off the ends of these and make dangles, and I will hold them so they won't go over to, you know, all over the place, because the leftovers from this I will use as bars, because, you know, that's the most sensible and shortest way to get what I want. So yeah, so I will have my regular like this. That's one, and I think I have juksa litt, som det heter på norsk, as we say in Norwegian. I'm just going to pull up a brand new done bracelet and just showing you, I've just cheated a little bit. I haven't today, but that's always a good idea. I was gonna pull up some already short eye pins or head pins so we could make a few bars, but I think they're a little bit too long. But then it's not that hard to snip them, or is it? Just wanted to make a few of them with you so that you can see how I do it, because I like to see how other people do it. So now I didn't make this very broad, so I'm making it hard for myself here. I can see it has to be broad enough to have a black one, and then I don't think I need all